Check, check. All right, we got Max centering Remy and Brecken. Gabe intercepts the pass. With Vinny as his defense linemate. This is tight. And Max chips it off the boards. I think we're going to have a much more competitive game against Lincoln Junior Stars. Remy's got Max in the middle, Asher on his left. Hopkins with the line change. All right, Charles and Will and then Brooks. And Mason gives chase. All right, so on defense, looks like we got Charles and Brooks. Mason centering. Oh, Asher's still out there. And Will. Mason gives chase. Brecken joins the battle. Shot by Brecken, tipped to high over the net. Brecken's got Max in the middle. Oh, nice. Nolan. Go by Nolan. All right, Max takes the face off. Nolan on his right, Brecken on his left. Vincent and Gibb on D. And Vincent intercepts the pass, brings it up the middle. Brecken trying to get the shot off. Gibb dumps it back into the offensive zone for Hopkins. Max gives chase. Charles gives push in the corner. Quick shot. Rocky tips it wide. Next up to Remy. Chip off the boards. All right, we got Mason centered by Asher and Remy this game right now. Charles and Brooks on D. Mason trying to dump it in. Ooh, loose puck still. Lincoln doing a nice job kicking it to the corner. Now Remy loses his stick. Brooks doing a great job holding the zone. All right, we got a one-on-one here. Long shot. All right, 11:29 to play. It is 1-0 Hopkins. All right, Max on the face-off. Quick shot by Lincoln. Will gives chase. Looks like we have penalty coming on White. Who's that on? Gibb? Yeah. We got a minor penalty on Gibb. Oh, who's got it? Who is it really on? Some confusion. Max is maybe going to go in there, but other parents say it was on Gibb. All right, Max takes face off. Got Brecken, Vincent, Will out there. Brecken's gonna have a breakaway, shorthanded. Max with the shot. Goalie with the glove save. Good rebound opportunity. Max intercepts the pass. Holds his own for a second. Vincent's got it. All right. Ooh, Lincoln's hit the long shots on these breakaways. All right, Mason coming out with Nolan, Charles, and Brooks. All right, DDD. Back to the other D. Quick shot. Ooh. Charles tip off his knee. Nolan picks up the loose change. Long shot. Lincoln's not big into bringing it deep into the zone here. Mason to Nolan. All right, we're going to have icing on Hopkins. All right, Max take the face off, Brecken on his left. With Remy and Vincent. Rocky with the save. Vincent picks it up. Get it. Looks like we got a delayed penalty coming on Lincoln. Brecken's got Max and Remy. Oh, Remy was offsides there big time. Was it Remy offside? All right, there's tripping penalty coming up on Lincoln. Take the puck. Asher on his left, Remy on his right, Vincent. Max to Asher. Asher's trying to find Remy. Vincent to Asher. Asher dumps it deep. And Max tries to bring it in zone, offsides. All right, Mason says takes face off, Brecken on his left, Nolan on his right, Charles and Brooks on D. Mason battles, kind of comes away for a second. Tip puck off Brooks. Charles picks it up. Charles able to get it across the neutral zone. And Nolan's got the puck. Passes it to Brecken. Brecken with the quick shot. All right, we got Will, Max, Remy, with Charles, and Brooks on D. Brooks with a long shot. Ooh, good tip. Charles is able to tip it back to Will. Lincoln does a nice job moving it. All right, Max picks up the puck. Over to Brooks. Brooks with the shot. Doesn't make it all the way through. Gets tipped wide of the net. Will and Max pressure in the corner. Will throws it back to the other side behind the net. Remy gets over there. And Lincoln's got a 2-on-2. Long shot. They're going for a line change. Will the Max. Max to Remy. All right, Hopkins going for a line change. Mason gives chase. It's got Asher, Gibb, Vincent, and Nolan. Asher brings up the side over to Mason. Nolan picks it up. Passes it to Vincent. Somebody go back on D. Gibb takes it back to Nolan. All right. All right, Mason picks up the puck. Spread out, spread out, spread out. Right, no one brought down along the boards, no penalty. Mason up front, nobody there. Hopkins with a good back check. Charles to Brooks. Brooks to Asher. All right, Lincoln dumps it deep. Charles in the corner. Charles reverses it back. It's got Max to Brecken. Charles with a good D there. Up to Brecken. Brecken's able to finally get it out of the zone. Ooh, jeez, turnover. Making scrappy in the neutral zone. Quick shot by Lincoln goes wide of the net. Max with the behind the back pass the Brecken to Remy. Remy's got to hold it down while we get a line change. Mason intercepts it. We got Vincent. And Vincent to Mason. Oh, there's a good scoring chance. It just gets by Gibbs' stick. Hopkins has got to reset the neutral zone here. Vincent to Nolan. Nolan to Will. Will is looking for him at the point. Brooks with a quick shot. Go get it, go get it. Oh, wow. Nolan to Will with the score. It was too late on replay. Too late. Next time. All right, I'm still working on Tim's rig here. All right, Mexico face off. Nolan on his right, Will on his left. Max comes away with it. Charles and Brooks on D. Yeah, Will and Max fighting for the puck. Brooks picks it up in the corner. It's Charles to Nolan. Lincoln intercepts the pass. Good scrappy defense. Lincoln's able to hold the zone. Rocky covers. All right, Mason said take the face off. Vincent on his right, Gibb on his left. Remy and Asher. Vincent picks up the puck, goes around the net. All right, this is dangerous. Throw it up the boards. Yeah, kid picks it up. We got breakaway chance here, 2-on-1. Give nice move. Asher behind the net, goes for the wraparound. Oh, the puck was sitting on the post. Willie had his foot there, and I think it stopped it. And then the skate came off, and the puck was just sitting there. All right, Max to take the face off. Nolan on his right, Brecken on his left. Brooks and Charles on D. Charles to Brooks. Brooks to Brecken. Charles to Nolan. Nolan to Brecken. Somebody get low. Come on, Max. All right, Nolan to D. Nolan to Charles. Charles throws in the corner. Max sends it over to Brecken. Brecken's got Nolan right in front of the net. Oh, jeez. Max wide. Gotta get that on net. This is a good passing sequence. And Nolan to Brecken. Brecken goes for the backhand. Keep working. And Nolan and Max keep it in the zone. Max intercepts it. All right, Nolan's got Brecken up front. Max to Brecken. Goal recovers. Good sequence. All right, so we got 1:37 remaining in the first period. It is 2-0 Hopkins. So you can see Hopkins has got 10 shots on goal, 3 by Lincoln. And Mason takes the face off. Will on his left, Asher on his, Will on his right, Asher on his left. Excuse me. Vincent give on D. Mason comes away with it. Lincoln able to tip it wide. Good play by the Lincoln defender. Asher puts it in the back of the net. Asher did a nice job of cleaning up the loose puck there. All right, so Hopkins has got a 3-0 lead, 1:17 remaining in the first. Puck stands at the ref's feet. Gabe dumps it deep into the corner. Hopkins gives chase. All right, so Asher had the goal there, assisted by Brecken. Hopkins does a nice job of keeping the puck wide of in the defensive zone. Will Gabe dumps it off to Will. Will brings it out of the zone. Will to Asher. Oh, there's a trip. I was on a breakaway now. I don't know if he was in the act of shooting. All right, we got a tripping penalty coming up on Lincoln. I don't think Asher was quite in the shooting motion. Otherwise, that may have been a penalty shot. Tripping behind on a breakaway like that. All right, we got 28 seconds remaining. Next face off. Remy on his right, Brecken on his left. Brecken to Brooks. Brooks back to Brecken. Brecken up front. Max is tied up. Get your stick down. Lincoln intercepts the pass. Brecken gives Grace, knocks it off. Remy picks it up. That is the end of the first period. All right, it's like we got the line of Brecken, Max, and Remy to start with Charles. We need another defender. Why are we down again? Oh, here we go. All right, Brooks is coming up. I don't think we had the penalty. Remy picks it up after the face-off. Lincoln knocks him off the puck. All right, Hopkins got spread a little bit. Brecken goes down, fights for it in the corner. Brooks tries to hold it in. Charlie picks it up over to Max. Max brings it in. Center it. Center it. All right, we got 25 seconds remaining on the Hopkins power play. Yeah, they missed the golden opportunity. Ashley was behind the D in the neutral zone. All right, Mason set the face off. On his left is Asher, on his right's Nolan. Vincent Gibbundy. All right, goalie covers. Nolan was crashing. Not in a bad way. All right, Mason set to take the face off. Same line. Mason gives chase. Pokes the stick away. All right, the puck. Kid tries to hold his own here. Squirts by him. Vincent up to Nolan. Nolan's got to do this one on his own right now. It's there. Vincent dumps it in. Tries to dump it in. Get it deep. Oh, go Asher. Nice pass to Vincent. Way to find the open man there. Asher throws it just wide of the net. Vincent tries a quick shot. Gets tipped wide. Max gives chase. Picks it up. It's got Asher in front of the net. Ooh. I think Asher was tied up. Not able to get a stick on that one. In the crease. All right, Brooks picks it up. He's got Max on the left here. Hopkins does a nice job retreating back on defense, not giving them any golden opportunities. And Brecken brings it up. He's got a lot of ice. Drives to the net. He's got Will in front. Will joins the battle. Go down below, down below, down below. All right, throws it out. Just gets by to Mason. Defense picks it up. All right, Lincoln's got a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Charles helps break that out. On to Asher. Asher trying to outlet pass the Will. Charles intercepts the pass. Charles chips, he gives chase. All right, we got a foot race here. Charles with the shot off the blocker, goes over the net. Remy pressures the puck, knocks it. Mason dumps it back down low. Hopkins is going to get a change here. Next to Gibb, trying to hold the zone. Gibb dumps it back down to Remy. Yeah, Max in the corner. Remy gets it behind the net. Asher picks it up, actually. Go to the front, go to the front. Puck back behind the net. Asher goes for a change. It easily brings it through the neutral zone there. Gibb picks it up. Oh, Gibb was looking for Max there. Oh, Remy was offsides. Max intercepts it. Vincent comes away with it. He's got Brecken in the middle. Oh, Max is offsides. Good pressure by Hopkins. All right, we got 10:33 remaining in the second. 3-0. All right, Mason going to take the face off well on his left, Nolan on his right. Brooks and Charles on D. Charles trying to get it to Nolan. Lincoln dumps it down low. Brooks picks it up. Oh, nice. Brings it out of the defensive zone. Lincoln does a nice job clogging it up. Rocky kicks it to Charles. Oh, the puck ends up behind the net. Rocky was on his butt. And Nolan picks it up in the corner, tips it. Defense is able to hold it. All right, Mason comes away with it. I think Will was trying to get it out of the neutral zone. Lincoln comes in hot. All right, Lincoln's on a bit of a roll here. Brooks comes away with it. Remy picks it up. Will's got it. Charles is back there. Brooks with the puck behind the net. Yeah. Just get a change. All right, Brooks takes the puck. Oh, they wave it off. Why'd they wave that off? All right, Gibbs got Remy. Remy with the backhand. All right, we got Asher, Max, Remy, with Gibb and Vincent on D. Asher to Gibb. Gibb with a quick shot. Tipped up the defender's skate. Asher up to Gibb. Gibb back to Asher. Asher win these battles with the bigger body. Remy tries to dump it up front. Maybe get a deflection off of the goalie. Vincent to Remy. Remy to Asher. Vincent. Oh, Asher in the middle to Remy. All right, line change. We got Brecken, Nolan, Will I Am, giving Vincent on D still. Brecken's going to take the face off. Nolan trying to get a shot there. Defense picks it up. Brecken fights for it. He lost his stick there for a second in the corner. Brecken comes away with it. Nolan! Oh! Puck squirted out. Nolan was trying to just chip it in. Vincent intercepts the pass. Vincent to Will. Will the dump. Going for a line change. 7:24 remaining in the second. Brooks holds his own. Goes for the shot. Hopkins does a good job dropping back. Charles to Remy. Asher gives chase. Turns on the afterburners. Mason to Asher. Oh, looks like we had a penalty on Asher. Trippy? No, on Remy. I thought he was looking at Asher when he motioned. All right, so Lincoln's set to go on the power play. 6:51 remaining in the second. 3-0 Hopkins. Mason takes the face off. All right, what do we got? Gibb and Vincent on D with Asher and Mason on forwards. Rocky with the save there. Rocky leads the shots, or Hopkins leads the shots. 15 shots on goal versus 6 for Lincoln. Rocky with the glove save. All right, Max and Brecken on offense. Ooh. There's a grade A chance for Lincoln. Get on him. All right, Brecken kicks it up to Max. I think Hopkins has got to move the puck. One more passing. Gibb knocks him off. Vincent picks it up. Gibb picks it back up. He's got Brecken on the left side here. Brecken finds Max. Lincoln was able to tip the shot. All right, Vincent picks it up. He's got Brooks, Asher, Max. Max throws it to the net. Goalie gloves it. All right, 5:32 remaining in the second. 11-second power play for Lincoln remains. And Hopkins set to take an offensive faceoff. Mason with Asher, Brooks, and Charles. Charlie picks it up. At least knocks Lincoln off of it. Charlie to Brooks. Brooks to Asher. Brooks tries it again. Offsides. All right, and the penalty is gone, so we'll have some 5-on-5 hockey. All right, we got Nolan, Mason, Asher, Brooks, and Charles. No one comes away with it. Brooks fighting with it in the corner. Nolan's trying to disrupt him in the neutral zone. Charles picks it up. He's got Brooks on the other side. Reverses it back up to Nolan. Oh, Nolan is going for the chip to Mason there. It's a good idea. There's some open ice there. Asher coming through with it. Asher with a shot. Wide. Gibb tries to tip it. Nolan with a good back check. To Max. Making intercepts. We have offsides. Offsides on the line change there. All right, we got Will, Max, Brecken, Gibb, and Vincent on D. All right, Lincoln comes away with it. Regroup in the defensive zone. This is going to be icing. 3:55 remaining in the second. All right, Max to take the face off, Brecken on his left, Will on his right. Max to Brecken to Gibb. Shot by Vincent, not even letting him get a shot off. Rocky gloves it. All right, we got 5 new Hopkins players coming on. Looks like Brooks and Charles on D. Remy, Asher, and Mason. All right, battle for the face-off here. Charles comes away with it. And Mason and Charlie fighting with the Lincoln guy on the boards. Mason comes away with it. He's got Remy and Asher. All right, Asher picks it up. Mason comes on over to help out. Quick steps up for a second. We'll get deep. And Charles is able to tip him off of it. Asher picks it up, throws it up the boards. Nobody there for Hopkins. Remy battling for the puck on the sides. No penalty called there. I think the Lincoln winger was hoping for a penalty. Didn't look like anything egregious. Oh, wow. That's a nice shot. Good glove by Rocky. All right, 2:17 remaining in the second. 3-0 Hopkins. All right, Max set to take the face off. Brecken and Will, along with Nolan and Gibb. Ooh. Brecken throws it up front, gets tipped wide. All right, Max with a quick shot, and it goes in. Nice. All right. Oh, I think I hit the replay button too late. All right, Max take the face off. Brecken and Nolan again. Brecken comes away with it. Quick shot, tipped off the defender. Nolan tries to pick it up in the corner. Brecken's able to hold the zone. Max with the puck, dumps it over to Gibb. Defense needs to rotate over. Max to Brecken. Ooh, Brecken with a shot. Who was that assisted by? All right, Nolan up to Brecken. Brecken to Gibb. Gibb to Nolan. Nice pass sequence there. Back to Brecken. All right, what are we gonna? Who's that on? 49. Looks like Hopkins is set to go on the power play again. Slashing. All right, we got a fresh lineup here for Hopkins. We got Mason, Asher, Will with Brooks and Charles on D. Mason does a nice job tying up the. Oh, he comes away with it after he tied up the centerman for Lincoln. Mason with the backhand up front, squirts wide. Charles comes away with it, dumps it back down low in the corner. Will comes over there for a second. Mason blocks them from getting it, picks it up. Nice move. Somebody get in front. Refs are letting him play a little bit. Oh, there's another penalty coming on Lincoln. That's a little rough. Mason takes a hit into the boards. All right, Hopkins set to go on a 5-on-3 for 48 seconds. Was he asking him? Looks like there's a conversation. I missed it in all the commotion, but it looked like Tim was saying the puck ended up in the net. It looks like the goalies or the refs didn't see it. All right, Max takes face out with Brecken and Remy. Remy goes for the quick shot, gets blocked. Lincoln tries to ice it. Brooks picks it up. Again, Hopkins has got a 5-on-3 here for 40 seconds. Offsides. Come on, Max. All right, we got Max, Nolan, Brecken. Brecken dumps it towards the net. Goalie's just going to cover. Max scratching on him. Thought maybe he'd kick it to the side to bring some more time. All right, 27 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Brecken comes away with it to Brooks. Brooks with the shot. Ooh, off the shin guard of the defender. He's going to feel that one. And that is the end of the second period. It is 4-0 Hopkins, and they will have a 19-second 5-on-3. All right, we got Brecken, Max, and Nolan. Gibb and Vincent on D. All right, 19-second 5-on-3. Lincoln does a nice job coming away with it. Able to maybe kill most of this 5-on-3 here. Nolan comes away with it, brings it in the zone. Lincoln knocks it out. Hopkins has got to regroup in the neutral. He's got Brecken. Gibb dumps it low. All right, 5-on-3 is over. It's now 5-on-4 for 40 seconds. Hopkins. Vincent picks it up. Looking for a guy up front. Goes for the quick shot. Goalie makes the save. Nolan with the shot. Brecken goes down low, find the net. Nolan comes away with it on the right side. All right, I think they blew it dead because the net came off. Fresh line coming up for Hopkins. We got Will, Mason, and Asher, and Charles and Brooks on the. Lincoln comes away with the face-off, brings it back down low, reverses course. All right, Brooks picks it up. All right, Charles picks up the puck on the net. Brooks to Asher. Asher to Mason. Mason's got Will on his right. He uses the defender and Will as a screen. Will's got it in the corner. He tries to get to Asher. It gets intercepted by Lincoln defender. Oh, get deep. Rocky with the glove save. All right, we have 5-on-5 hockey, 13-19 remaining in the third. 4-0 Hopkins. All right, Vincent to the right of Max, along with Brecken, Gibb, and Remy. Remy dumps it down after he crosses the red line. Brecken, not his usual self. He normally would have brought down the defender there. Comes away with it. Shoots it in the belly of the goalie. Brecken does a nice job of holding up. That last year, that would have been a minor penalty on Brecken by taking down the defender in the corner there. Max to his knees, chips it to Remy. Back to Max. Behind the net. Max and Brecken give chase. Max comes away with it. He's got Remy in the middle. Oh! Just bounces over his puck, or stick. Not too much. Gibb dumps it back down low. Hopkins with good pressure with Remy. Lincoln defender reverses it again. He's got a winger. He's got to pick his head up, find him. Vincent intercepts it, dumps it down low. Brecken comes away with it in the middle of the zone, dumps it back into the corner. All right, Hopkins going for a change here. All right, we got Asher and Mason joining the fight. Brooks picks it up, reverses it. He's got Asher. Well, we had no. No one gives battle on the boards here. Mason, Vincent. Ooh, they come away with it. Rocky tips it wide. Good play by Rocky. Inverts any stress. Mason's able to come away with it. Might have a 2-on-2. Nope. All right, they wave off any ice and Brooks picks it up. Skate! Skate! All right, I think the Hopkins team's looking a little sluggish, slow right now. The food coma's kicking in. All right, we're going to have offsides on Lincoln. All right, we got Will, Max, Brecken, Brooks, and Charles. Puck jumps over Charles' stick. We got Brooks to Brecken. Skate! Rocky knocks the puck harmlessly back to the corner. Brecken to Max. Brecken picks it up. Max with a quick shot. Kick save by the goalie. Good picks up in the neutral zone, dumps it back in. Max gives chase. He's got Will behind him. Pressure. Asher joins the left side. Max to Will. Will to Vincent. Vincent with the shot blocked by the winger. Gibbs shot blocked. Vincent to Will. And Max comes away with it. He's got Asher. Oh, it looks like we got a penalty coming on Max. Or against Max. Hopkins is looking gas. They had to scale him harder. But I was like, they're hitting the food coma. Okay, we got Mason, Remy, Brecken. Hopkins is going to go on the power play for 1:30. Vincent and Gibb on D. Gibb picks it off. Everybody stays on sides. Gibb tries to throw it to the net. Gets tipped wide. Still battling down low. Picks it up. Ooh. Tries to get it to Mason. Brecken rotates over for D there. Throws it back to the net. Ooh, bouncing puck. Gets over the goalie. All right, Mason comes up with it. Throws it to Remy. Oh, he had Brecken on the backside of the net there. Brecken to Remy. Lincoln's able to get a stick on it. Brecken to Remy. Remy to Brooks. Brooks with the shot. Ooh, it squirts. I think it hits the goalie and just goes wide right. Mason, good battle. He's got Remy. Oh, he had Remy at the point. Backhand goes just wide left of the net. Brecken with a quick shot. Off the goalie's glove, over the net. Oh, that almost gets tipped in on the defender. 10 seconds remaining on the Hopkins power play. Brooks is able to hold the zone. Max dumps it to Remy for a second. Lincoln comes away with it. They're going to ice the puck. Actually get it on net. Good play. Charles comes up with it. He's got Asher, Brooks, Max, Nolan. Nolan picks it up in the neutral zone here. Nolan to Max. Asher picks it up. Asher with a shot over the glove side of the goalie. This might be a little late. Nope. Asher with a nice snipe. All right, 7:59 remaining in the third. It's 5-0 Hopkins. Now they're playing for the shutout. Rocky's seen a few more shots today. So far, it says 10. I know they gave one to Hopkins inadvertently. They saw double-digit shots today, unlike yesterday. Asher chips it up. We're going to have icing. No, they're waving it off. Good with a shot off defender. These defenders are going to have some bruises. Brecken picks it up. It hits the Lincoln winger's feet. Vincent to Max. Lincoln shoots it to the net. Rocky decides to cover. Hopkins can use a change there. All right, 7:01 remaining in the third. 5-0 Hopkins. All right, Mason take the face off. We got Brecken, Charles, Brooks, Will. Charles has got it behind the net. Use the boards. All right, Mason's able to tip it in the neutral zone. Lincoln dumps it back in the offensive zone for them. Charles has got Brooks to Brecken. Brecken looking for Mason in the middle. Mason chips it. Brooks battles right at center ice here. Squirts just wide. Brecken picks it up. All right, Hopkins got spread out here. All right, we got Will. Will of the defenseman, Charles. To Max. Asher joins the battle. Max to Asher. Oh! Asher with the backhand. 6-0 Hopkins. 5:59 remaining in the third. I think I hit the replay way too late. Yeah. Dang it. Asher's got 2 at least. Maybe 3. All right, kid picks it up. Max comes away with it. Lincoln does a nice job getting a couple sticks on it. All right, 5:30 remaining in the third. 6-0 Hopkins. Give with the back check. All right, that goal scored by Asher, assisted by 52 Max. All right, Mason said to take the face off. He's got Nolan and Brecken and Charles and Brooks on D. And Mason to Nolan. Mason with a shot. And Mason picks it up. Brecken picks it up, goes for the wraparound. Oh, no, goal. I thought the goalie had it. Looks like it snuck by him. Brecken with the goal there. It is 7-0. I'm a little late again. Sorry, folks. My replay, I always forget till the last second. Hit the replay button. Charles gets a stick on it. Brooks picks it up. Brooks to Brecken. To Mason. They're finally getting that down. The breakout. Mason's battling. He's got Nolan. Mason throws it to the middle of the net. Nobody's home. Or middle of the ice. Nobody's home. Asher with a nice back check there. Gibb retreats, picks it up. He's got Vincent also as his defenseman mate. Asher just throws it out. We're going to have... Oh, they're waving it off. That didn't quite make it for icing. All right, nice outlet pass. Gibb with a good back check. Never able to get a shot off. Rocky gloves it. 3:20 remaining. We do have a running clock now, so the remainder of this game should go quick. Anytime there's a 6-goal lead, the clock goes running. All right, 3 minutes remaining in the third. Bucks comes away with it. All right, next he's got Asher in the center and Will. Vincent comes down. Will backfills the D. Vincent's still battling with it behind the net, trying to find somebody in the middle. Lincoln's able to get some feet or sticks on it. Brooks picks it up on the net, throws it up to the right side. Asher. Lincoln's able to hold his own. All right, we got 2:25 remaining in the third. Brooks comes away with it. Ooh, that's risky. All right, Hopkins is definitely looking tired here. Rocky's gonna freeze the puck for a well-needed change. 2 minutes remaining in the third. All right, Mason's to pick the face off. Goes over to Brooks. Brecken comes away with it. He's got Remy on his right. Remy and Mason. Mason comes away with it. Over to Brecken. Brecken with the quick shot. Oh, the puck's still loose. Goalie, Mason, one of the defenders laying on the ice. Mason, nope. Charles has got it. See if he gets a quick shot. Nope. Sends it over to Brooks. Brooks with the shot. Too much traffic in front. Nice leg save by the goalie there. Charles with the quick shot gets tipped. Ooh, he went some high sticking there. All right, 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining in the game. Brooks throws it, just goes wide of the net. Mason gives chase. Lincoln breaks it out. All right, Brooks to Charles. Lincoln's able to have it for a second. Charles comes away with it. Max picks it up, trying to get it up to Brecken. All right, Nolan's got it. 25 seconds remaining in the game. All right, guys, come on. All right, Brooks goes and gets it in the corner. Charles goes battle behind the net. Brooks joins him, picks it up. He's got Brecken. Oh, they're going to get icing. That could be the game. Oh, wow. No icing. Doesn't get far enough. Oh, dude. Like, this is getting ridiculous. Just pushes Max face first into the boards. That is the game. 7-0. A little more even on shots. Game got a little chippy at the end. Seemed a little more physical. Tim, I just hit the red button, right? What time we play? 7:30. 7. All right, we play at 7 tonight.